What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Here's the Thing. Summer is coming to an end, if it has not already, and as we have talked about many times on this series before, change is hard. It is difficult and oftentimes is accompanied by feelings of anxiety and depression. So I just wanted to spend some time touching on that today, affirming you and letting you know that ultimately you are not alone. Maybe these feelings are new and are just now coming up. Maybe these are feelings that you experienced at the start of the summer when you were feeling a little lonely at times. Whatever the case might be, we are here now. We are preparing for a new season, and that is scary. But today, I really actually wanted to encourage you to embrace these emotions. Acknowledge that they are there, acknowledge that they are dark, acknowledge that they are not easy to overcome, but to give yourself some space as you allow yourself to face them, to embrace them, and to overcome them. I feel so tempted to figure it all out, to run as far away as humanly possible from myself, from how I am feeling. But I have found that the most helpful thing I can do is to acknowledge how I am feeling, to name them, to embrace them, to allow myself the space to overcome them, and to just take it one day at a time, to go at my own pace, and to acknowledge that every day is a challenge in and of itself, and that is enough for the day. Here are a few tips that I have prepared to offer you today in the case that maybe you're looking for some things to put into practice. Whether that be through reflection or prayer and process, just take your time in acknowledging how you are feeling. Take your time in acknowledging that this is a weird time as we slowly, awkwardly start phasing out of summer break and into a new school year and everything that comes with that. Number 2 is having things to look forward to. Slowly integrating yourself into the new season. Backpack shopping, school supplies, getting your schedule in the mail or online and comparing it with your friends, but just taking small steps towards your new destination. Number 3, of course, is surrounding yourself by people who love you, who affirm you, and who you feel comfortable enough to talk to about. It may not be the biggest thing that you have to overcome in your life, but any change and all change can be scary. So give yourself a break, talk to people about how you're feeling, affirm yourself, be affirmed, love and be loved, and know that all is well. When I find myself in similar situations, there are oftentimes 2 things I do to cope. The first is acknowledge that chances are I am not the only one in my circle who's feeling this way. And maybe, just maybe, if I am brave enough to voice how I am feeling, it might give somebody else the encouragement they need to do the same. So take that for what it's worth, but just know that chances are you are not the only person who's feeling this way. If there is anybody who understands the hardship of change, the anxiety that comes with not knowing what is to come, it is Christ. Jesus in his life and throughout his ministry was constantly on the move, constantly hopping from one location to another, meeting new people everywhere he went, not knowing what the next day was going to hold. And he and his friends had to rely on the providence of the Lord. Now, we are not in that situation, most likely, but we certainly have missions of our own to carry out as followers of Christ. And if he saw his friends through it, if he remained with them, if he wasn't afraid to encounter the same trials and tribulations as they did, then there is no doubt that the risen Lord is not also going to do that for us. So rest assured that you are not alone. I am praying for you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Stay holy, my friends, and I will see all of you next week. Bye.